Well, environment's stronger than will. What we mean by that, what I mean by that is, it's very difficult to, depending on what, you can be as strong-minded and as, have a determination personally and, believe that you could, achieve certain things or accomplish certain things, no matter where you are, what environment that you're in. The reality is, though, that is extremely difficult. So if I'm wanting to be in a top businessman, or, I want to achieve, become a top athlete, it's very difficult to achieve that in maybe a town, a business, a country, a village that does not, that's not conducive with, So, if you want to be a top sports person, you need to go to the best places where you're going to challenge yourself and really develop and really push yourself for that. Because if you think you can be, let's say Cristiano Ronaldo, but still living on the island of Madeira, for example, it's totally opposite. It's a small island. It doesn't lend itself to the environment there. Beautiful island, great to visit and all that stuff, but to become a worldwide, international, the best sports person, you need to go out into an environment that is actually encourages that and where you can challenge yourself to become that. So, and the environment side of it, you can be the most determined person ever, and are focused and all that stuff. But how many times, have you even seen it on the flip side, whereby, you've seen people, family, friends, and what have you, that have been whereby the environment, it might be drink, alcohol, drugs, anything like that, money problems. If your family has always had money problems and the environment you've been brought up in is, a shortage of money, it's very difficult to break that cycle, the poverty cycle. So what we say, environment stronger than will, is you could be the most determined person ever, but it's very, very difficult to beat the environment that you live in or have been brought up in, or family and friends.
Definitely agree. For me, in simpler terms, the environment that you're in, if it's really, really negative and it's not where you want to be, it's going to hold you back. So for instance, when we moved to Dubai, we moved because the energy is fantastic, people want to do well, and it's a great environment to be in. So completely agree, environment is stronger than will. And we talk about blocking out the noise. If you're in a negative, poor environment, that's the noise you're going to hear.
Yeah, and I think the environment as well, even from a sort of mental side of it, there's also the climate, for example, is a better environment. It's an outdoor lifestyle, rather than an indoor lifestyle. There's more daylight hours in the day. So the environment is huge, but it's so important to you.
If your family and friends aren't on the same page or where you want to be, that's not the correct environment for you to prosper in. So yeah, it's a huge part of environment for me. When I want to change my environment, it's also to get me out of my comfort zone, because I feel I perform better out of my comfort zone, under a bit of pressure, under a bit of the unknown, or there's impending events and you need to perform. So that's why I like to change my environment.
I think for me, the environment, it always changes as you grow and develop as a person. You need to keep pushing yourself, and you just keep on growing and changing. So you have to keep on looking at the environment that you're in. Is it a healthy environment? Is it a positive? Is it negative? Is it where you want to be going forward at that stage of your life, your career, or whatever? So I think it's an evolving process. You don't just move to one place and that's it, because things change. You change. Your mentality changes.
You evolve and grow.
Yeah.
Your environment should change with you.
You should constantly change, we feel.
I think for me, you can see what's going on. You're not focused on the environment that you're in. But also the big thing for me is blocking out the negative noise and allowing you to grow and prosper.
Well, let me give you an example. We moved here to Dubai, and we now do, you can see it from where you are. So where we were based previously, and where we were, doing business previously. We were very much of that mindset. We've moved here to Dubai. We now have international companies. We're now looking at doing business. The blinkers are off. The environment that we've came to, which we knew, and it's why we chose here, was that you can do business globally, because the geography of this city, the people that are here are doing business internationally. They've came. This is a country, or this is a city that has 180 different nationalities that have came here for a reason. So absolutely.
Even the opportunity, we were speaking about our family, we've got a young family, the opportunity for them, as Graeme says, 180 nationalities. They've got friends all over the world. Even just now, they're speaking about who they're going to meet up with in the summer, what countries they're going to go to, who's going to come to us. So it's just opened up a whole different world for them.
Well, I think if people are stuck, they find themselves stuck or blocked or something, you have to change your environment. But that's what's always worked for us. Anytime we found ourselves stuck or a challenge or frustrated, or we just can't get to the next level, what we look at is first of all ourselves, but we look at what's happening in our environment. And generally it's because we've stayed the same, or we're listening to the wrong the wrong people, the wrong advice, the wrong network. So what we do is, we have always done this. We've went and changed the environment. Sometimes it's worked, sometimes it hasn't. But we always look at that and always look to change it.
Yeah, completely. And if it doesn't work, change it.
Change it again.
It's no, you don't need to go and stay in the one place.